with the opportunity for a Hollywood finish will take the 250.
Phoenix, there they go, down to the bottom, 4 or 5 wide. Let's see if they can all keep it together. But Jacob Barker gets...
Remember last year when they ran the Weenie 500, they streamed it on YouTube, on their YouTube channel? They're bringing it to TV this year.
How about now? Can you hear me now? I think that should fix it. Good evening once again. Apparently our sound didn't want to work on the live stream. But we are here at Sebring International Raceway for the GT Sprint Series. For those who aren't familiar with our process. Hi, Connor. Connor Fuge isn't with us tonight. He decided to skip out and go to Las Vegas. And apparently OBS reset all my sound drivers. Cool. Way to go. Thanks. So we are closing up and finishing up with the open qualification session, and we should be going to grid right now, actually. I am joined, as I mentioned, Connor decided to skip out and go to Las Vegas, but he is commenting in the chat right now. But I'd like to introduce who's been in the booth before, and you've seen him race many times with us over the last year. Please welcome my co-host for this evening, Jacob Barker. Jacob, welcome to the booth.
Hello. Hope everyone's having a good evening so far.
And you've raced in a couple of these before.
I have. I probably only made it about 20 to 25 minutes in the past couple events, not including the Rolex 24. But yeah, it seems like every time that we host one of these events, I end up in the commentators booth about 20 to 25 minutes into the event. So, like I said, Connor decided to go to Vegas, skip out on his quarterly or semi-quarterly endurance commentary duties, and I'm here filling it.
It's almost monthly. All right. We are broadcast. We're having all kinds of technical problems tonight with the... All right, let's meet the drivers here. We've got some new... And apparently my... Looks like Derek Booker was there a second ago. What is going on? I am having all sorts of technical problems here. It will not let me focus on the driver car. Who's that crazy man that's talking and not flying? Got a fan club out there, Jacob. Wait, just bear with me a second. I debated if we wanted to host this during week 13 when iRacing does their quarterly patching. They have a... oh, they're probably waiting for me. Whatever. They can wait.
I'll say they're probably waiting for both of us.
Oh, yeah, because we both had to join his race sessions. All right. Yeah, we couldn't join as observers, so we had to join as drivers. I can't get the rear chase camera to work for anybody's car. There we go. All right, so let's see if we can get... Derek Booker will be starting in the lone GTP class. Hunter Hughes will be leading the field to green in the GT3 class in the Porsche. Lucas Puntarelli will be the lone Corvette tonight, followed by newcomer Michael Tucker and Tyler Cheney from Wednesday Night Dash, Colton Garner, who you've known for a long time, and that is our field. So let's put this up into the blimp and get ourselves ready to go as we get ready to take the green flag here at Sebring. So for those who are tuning in for the first time, this is not going to be your usual broadcast. It's a lot of bantering. It's a lot of off-topic discussion. This is a practice session for the endurance team. You know, we try to. It hasn't gone very well the last couple of years, but we try to put our field teams for these events. And generally outside of Daytona and maybe Petit Le Mans, we usually miss out pretty bad. That's something we're trying to clean up here. But, we still host these as a session. Gives me a chance to jump in the booth, something different. And gives a practice session for anyone who wants to come out and race. So in the future, if you want to come out, I will put the schedule up here real quick. Here's the 2026 schedule. I'm going to pull that down. Pull that down there. Nothing like updating your graphics in real time. So there's the upcoming schedule for the GT Sprint Series. Friday nights, if you go to frracingonline.com, go to the bottom, join the Discord. Let us know you're here for the free GT race on Friday nights, and come on in. So we are pacing.
Like you said, they're usually a pretty good time. I've had fun, even though I've wrecked each of the last 2 times I've run one of these, but they are fun.
I keep telling people I was born in Indiana. I am genetically incapable of turning a race car to the right. But then again, I come from
I'm about to say, I guess that's better than me, who was born in Maryland, where we really don't have a lot of history of racing in Maryland. But since then, I live in North Carolina now, which is why I go to so many races now.
I mean, it makes it nice. I had my big weekend. I get my 2 weekends a year that I don't have to travel very far. And this year I got to do 2 races, as I talked about on this week's episode of Garage Talk, which aired today. And we'll talk about that a little bit here during the hour as the drivers are getting ready, heading down that final straight.
Weren't kidding about this being a very long course.
It is a very long pace lap.
3.7 miles, and as they are heading into the final turn now to the straightaway, I believe, getting ready to come to green.
With that weather tech sign looking all pixelated. All right, pace car is off, and there goes Hunter Hughes. We are underway. It's projecting about 29 laps tonight.
As they are almost 4 wide behind Hunter.
Let's see if we go to the... Oops. I'm directing the cameras like a Fox broadcast tonight.
That Puntarelli off in the gravel.
Whoa, there goes
and there goes Booker. Does he save it? I think he might have saved it.
Advantage is he will catch that group within a couple of laps.
We'll see if Hunter can pull away from Michael Tucker, and I must say that Tucker is a very bright young young man. He has a lot of talent underneath of him. So.
Oh, so you
Um,
know him?
we do know him.
Okay.
Yes.
He messaged me out of the blue this afternoon asking if it was too late to join. I said no, absolutely not. Get in here.
We do know him from another league. I'll just say that he was very good. We'll just put it that way.
He
So we'll see
mentioned
what he can do in the GT3 car now.
he mentioned to me that he's like a 5,000 oval iRating. He's like, but I'm only like a 1,500 on the sports cars. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if you're a 9,000. Come on in. And that's the thing too, is like, you're out here practicing, you don't know who you're going to be up against in these official events. You could be up against a 9,000 or you could be up against a 500.
Was that a Dragon Ball reference?
No, it wasn't. I don't. What is with the signs on this course? I don't think it's my settings. You notice? Is it just me? All the signs off the track are like super pixelated.
They look okay to me.
Maybe
but
we'll take a break. I will check my settings and see. Maybe something got cranked down. Yeah, this is my. I have my primary gaming PC, which is what I drive off of. But when I built my new PC, I saved all the parts from the old one. It was, it was pretty decent. And I just bought a new power supply and a case, and I put all the old parts into another case and put it under this desk where I'm recording Garage Talk. I'm like sitting in the same spot, and I have a second monitor that I have the cables just hanging there that I pull up from under my desk and put it on the desk, and now I've got a little broadcasting station here, and I don't have to sit in my rig, so got the desk to work off of.
And here comes Booker. Where you can get Hunter. For the overall leader, of course, he is in the faster class car compared to the GT3. That's the benefits of being the only one in class, isn't it?
It certainly is. Oh boy. that was the most Derek move I have ever seen. Derek was razzed earlier this season for his. He showed up cold to a Wednesday night dash event on no practice at Indianapolis, and had a rough night to say the least. He's like, he messaged me after the race, or he apologized, and he messaged me. He said, if I ever ask if I can participate in a stock car race ever again, tell me no. And I said, with pleasure. I will tell you no.
Had to remind me of Indianapolis because that was a race. That was definitely a race.
That was the one where I took out half the field on the final restart.
Yeah, not to toot my own horn, but that was another race I feel like I could have won, but I feel like there was a lot of us who could have won that race. But no discredit to Hunter, because what he does is he just comes out of left field sometimes, which is exactly what he did in Indy. Always seems like Hunter benefits from my misfortune. And don't get me wrong, I love Hunter. He's a great teammate. He's a great person. But it certainly felt this way with with this Wednesday night dash season. Yeah, the Hunter jinx.
Yeah, on that last restart, I was side by side with Garrett, and there was no room to drop down, and so I had to go through 1 and 2 too wide, and I thought I could stick it. The tires were still fairly new, and I just felt myself slide through the marbles, and I went, uh-oh. And I kind of, smacked the wall a little bit, and it just unsettled the car enough that I just kind of turned sideways into Garrett. Next thing I know, I'm I plowed into Tyler Cheney. I plowed into Jax. And then I took out Eric. Sorry, Eric.
Sorry, Eric.
Sorry, Eric.
That seems to be said around here a lot, mostly from the
Connor
from
Fuge.
yeah. I wasn't gonna say Connor, but definitely a Fuge brother.
I pulled up an old race from last year. I was looking for some Derek Booker with a 152.643 that last time around. I pulled up an old race from last year, and I forgot.
Going on right here. Sorry to interrupt between Puzzarelli and Cheney.
Let me change that. Yeah. Ooh, we got a good side by side here. The
Oh, there's contact.
Oh, into the
They're
wall.
both. Save it.
They're going. They're still alive.
It's Johnny born today from Kansas.
It's only a flesh wound.
Keep it going, boys. Y'all are good.
But I pulled up an old race from last year, and I completely forgot that Connor made a car, and the paint was called the Eric Magnet. And on the front bumper it says Eric Magnet, and on the hood it says "Sorry, Eric."
I remember that. Wasn't that a bottom split race?
I think it was. Yeah. I was just like looking through old pictures to find for this to make the graphics for this week, and
Hunter might have a problem here, folks. He might have went off. He's very slow on the track right here.
Let's go back and check the replay on that.
He did wreck. So I believe Tucker is in the lead of this class. Oh no. Oh, Hunter. Looks like you just got on the power just a tad too much and spun it. Oh, I don't know what turn this is. I don't know this racetrack. I just know that it exists.
A little unsettled through there. Yeah, we don't know how this is going to end, or if it'll, if anyone's even going to make it to the end. We just, we let it run. We see how it goes. Yeah, Hunter really unsettled through there. And for some reason, my instant replay setting, what is wrong? Good technical difficulties there. Yeah, I just broadcasted the other week for Phoenix for Wednesday Night Dash.
Let's say last Wednesday.
Yeah, and then I load this back up, and this is one of the complaints I have with this ATVO application is that we still got the Puntarelli and Cheney battle here, but I had this figured out, or so I thought I did, and it was fine. It looked good, and then all of a sudden I come in here tonight, and now nothing's lined up again. But I have the same settings that I had the other night.
Good old OBS. Gotta love OBS.
Well, it's not even OBS. It's the broadcast application. Yeah, it's telling me that my offset is wrong.
So DJ, I was talking to Connor probably about 20 minutes ago or so, right before I hopped into the broadcast booth, and he wanted to see if we could get any information on the Xfinity Wednesday Night Dash schedule for this season. What do you have for me?
What do I have? I have some dates tentatively picked out, but I have nothing else.
Okay.
The only for sure is that where are we going next season? Daytona. So the only for sure is Talladega and Michigan.
Talladega. Okay.
Yeah. So we always.
How about Darlington? Darlington.
You know what? That actually was. We did a truck. Actually, the last couple of truck seasons we've done Darlington, so I skipped it for this season for this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? While I'm working on my technical difficulties over here, we'll put the Wednesday Night Dash schedule up here. Oops. Standings. We'll show those later.
The standings bring me a little bit of pain.
yeah. And then I missed a race, so that just. We unveiled the truck schedule to the drivers the other day, and Also, in the Indy Racing World Series, the Indianapolis Road Course race has been changed to St. Petersburg, thanks to the timing of the iRacing release. And they'll be going Tuesday, April 28th for Indy Racing World Series. And then you have the 29th, Wednesday Night Dash will be heading to St. Petersburg. So back-to-back St. Petersburg.
I will be there for both.
As will I. How will it go?
I'm about to say it's fun. It's funny. Funny we talk about the IRWS schedules because currently you've got the top 2 in IRWS points right here, folks.
I don't understand why my graphics are not lining up tonight. Well, we'll fix this in real time while we go through here, so... let's see here.
Connor was proud of me for asking for information about the season 3 Wednesday Night Dash schedule for this year. Oh, excuse me. So Connor said that that race where he had the Sorry Eric paint scheme, it was the Richmond Xfinity race.
That's right.
So the only battle that we really got going on here, from what I can tell, is Colton and Hunter.
They are back.
Now, I'm about to say, Booker is off now, and he's doing donuts in the middle of the straightaway. As traffic is surprisingly nowhere near him, and his rear wing falls off, so
it flies off.
no downforce at all.
Got his, what is going on, OBS? You're killing me tonight.
And there he goes again, because he has no rear wing. He's looking like Chris Buescher with that, I think it was Kroger signage at the Roval 2021. Yeah. I was there for that race.
Charlotte is one of the tracks that I have not been to. Actually, there's quite a few NASCAR tracks I have not been to. What the heck is going on?
And there goes the rear wing. It just fell off. So, we'll see if he continues with no rear wing. I don't see how he can continue with no rear wing.
The good news is unlimited fast repairs, so he's on his way in. On his way in.
So, yeah, talking about Charlotte. Charlotte is probably the track I go to the most, because Charlotte is probably about a solid 2 hours from us. And I plan on getting season tickets next year. I don't know if we're doing anything for the fall race, but I know that I am going to the Coca-Cola 600 weekend this year like I did last year. Booker's back out on track now. Let's see what else we got on track right here. Really, still only Cheney and Pucciarelli. Is about a second between the two or so. That's really about it right now.
I don't get it. I am just having all kinds of technical problems here tonight. I almost, I was rushing to get into the session. I was having, it was a corrupt car file that I had to go delete and re-download. And Colton into the grass a little bit or into the dirt.
About to say DJ is getting dark really quick here.
Eight times clock.
So going back to tracks we've never been to, DJ, let me ask you, what's the one track, whether it be NASCAR, IndyCar, GT racing, that you've never been to that you want to go to?
I mean, it's pretty cliche, but I have never been to a Daytona 500. I mean, that's kind of the crown jewel I want to go to.
Fair enough. I think it's fair enough.
But, you know, it's very, you know, it's one of those gotta check the box. You know, Eric, on the other hand, wakes up Sunday morning and gets a phone call that says, "Hey, I have an extra ticket. You want to go?" And it's nice that you only live like 40 minutes from the track.
Yeah. Lucky is all I can say. For me, I want to go to the Southern 500.
That would be a fun one.
Darlington's my favorite track. I love Darlington. I love the tradition. I love the history of it. I'm excited for the non-official throwback weekend coming up. I guess it's next week, actually, because it's earlier in the year than it usually is.
The unofficial, official.
Yeah, exactly. As here comes Booker.
Almost got it onto the screen now.
As I was saying, yeah, I would love to go to the Southern 500. I really don't care about the throwback race that much. I love I do really like the throwback race. I think it's really cool. But it would not be the race that I would want to go to for Darlington.
All right, we got it.
Let's go.
Funky offset here to get
as
that.
Cheney drives it off to the gravel.
There we go. Nothing like fixing your broadcast in real time. Connor, what are you doing?
Connor says, "Hooray!"
He's messaging me on Discord. Join the. Oh, he said he was going to gamble away all his money.
About to say, I think they're hitting up the casino here in a little bit.
I haven't been to Vegas in a few years. I haven't been to Vegas since I've had kids. So and I live.
Oh, speaking of, hello, Connor.
Hold on, DJ.
Hey, he made it. Connor live from the casino.
I'm not in the casino yet.
Not in the casino. So you still have your money?
Gambling live on air? No, we're not gambling live on air, Wesley.
Getting us banned from YouTube on a Friday night.
Wesley's gonna get the channel demonetized.
It's got to be monetized before it can be demonetized.
Shotgun a bunch of it. No, I'm not gambling yet because I'm gonna wait till the end of the broadcast.
I'm about to say it's only 8:30 over there.
Yeah, I have plenty of time.
You know what's always funny is there's always some idiot, if you stick around a roulette table long enough, there's always some idiot who'll come walking in with $100 bill, and he'll walk in and be like, it'll just slam the $100 bill on the table and go red, and then turn around and look away, and then find out if he just doubled his money or lost everything.
That'll be Connor here in about 45 minutes.
No, I'm gonna go to the slots. I'm gonna go to the slots first, and then I'll get there eventually.
You're gonna go hang out with the 60-year-olds. Got it.
Yeah.
Slots just don't have the same appeal without having, you used to have to go get the big popcorn cup full of coins and have to throw your coin in one at a time. Now it's all right, just you print off my little ticket with my $50 of credit on there.
Yeah.
And the lights, we have the lights here at Sebring are turning on.
I always, from from a slot machine standpoint, I always love the Wheel of Fortune slots. You find one you find one that has a decent payout. It's usually not next to an aisle, but you find that Wheel of Fortune, and I've had pretty good luck over the years with the Wheel of Fortune machines. You get the bonuses and the wheel spins, and it's like, hey, you just won $100, but oh, I spent $200 to win my 100. Cool, well, never mind.
Yeah.
I will still never forget the trip to Las Vegas I took. It was in 2000.
Come for the podcast, Chris.
All three of you
Oh,
were there?
word? Oh, yep. Hey, DJ.
Hey!
He's all good. I'm with Colton and Hunter.
What's up, buddy?
We're having a party.
Party.
Yeah. Yeah, Vegas is fun, but I'll be back in time to run Wednesday night.
You gonna be back for practice on Monday?
I think he's coming. He's flying in Monday.
I'll be flying in Monday. I'll probably be asleep.
It's always the flight to Vegas is rowdy. The flight home, everybody's just drained.
Man, it was 4 hours and 12 minutes from North Carolina.
It's not a horrible flight. It's just
Went backwards in time. My watch is still set to EST actually, so it's kind of weird looking at my watch and then looking at my phone.
Yeah, and you're like, it should be Saturday morning soon. It's only 8:30.
Yeah, I woke up at 11 o'clock Vegas time and went, hey, wait a minute.
No,
So what's happening here?
flying into Vegas.
I woke up at 4, 5.
We landed. Go ahead.
I would never fly into Vegas at night. That is the worst experience ever. Well, maybe it's not as bad coming from Phoenix, but when you're coming from the east and you're flying it at night, and that turbulence can get so bad, where it's just like I'm going to the bar before I even get my bag after getting off that plane.
Yeah, it was fun. We landed about 2 o'clock in the morning, West Coast time. Maybe 3. But the turbulence was fun. My girlfriend was not a fan. She happened to be looking out the window as the plane banked to turn towards the runway.
Oh.
She was looking out the window and the plane banked, and she turned and looked at me real quick, and her eyes were wide, and I just laughed.
Me too.
Oh, classic.
Oh yeah. But I gotta head back over to my room. My little brother's over there. Then I'm gonna go gamble a little bit. So y'all have fun.
All right, buddy. Have a
You
good
guys
time.
have fun. That was the Fuge brothers,
Oh, bye.
Connor, Chris, and Wesley.
Yeah, but now it's just Connor and Wesley.
Oh, it's just Connor and Wesley now. Okay. Oh, Connor's still here. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm not
I was-
gambling yet.
I was about to say I was kicking you out, and then you're like, I'm not ready to leave.
No, I said I'd stay till the end of the broadcast.
I was saying before, in 2011, I went to Las Vegas, and I was just winning every baseball bet I made, and I actually came home when you counted in my hotel, my food, all my expenses, my flight, and then you took my winnings. I came home plus $350 for a weekend, like a 4-day weekend in Vegas.
Heck yeah.
And so I'm pumped up. I get home, and the parking lot my car was parked in flooded, the sewer backed up, and my car was underwater.
Tucker is pitted.
no.
That's pitted.
I'm like,
No.
I'm like, there goes my $350. That's gonna go towards my deductible.
DJ, this now begs the question if they can make it all the way. Tucker is pitting.
Yeah, Hunter has tried some interesting strategies with these races where, whoa, it got dark really fast there.
Well, you have to think that Hunter, he is already technically pitted because he
did.
wrecked earlier. So he might be able to make it.
It's gonna be close. We still have 34 minutes left here.
I was looking for you two boys. Hunter might get it.
Be a close battle between Hunter and Tucker. I think Tucker is going to get the edge off of pit road, I believe. I don't know if he took tires or not. I feel like if he did take tires, he would be on pit road a lot longer than what he
Yeah.
was. Now Tucker does jump ahead of Hunter. So we've got I think we're going to have a pretty good battle in store for us right here. They're about a second apart from each other. So Connor, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What are you looking forward to the most on the truck Wednesday night dash schedule?
Good question.
Oh, the truck schedule. 08 Atlanta.
Yeah.
08 Atlanta is one of my most favorite tracks.
When I got the wish list, I'm laughing. I'm like, this actually looks pretty close to what I have. Eric and I, we were. So we've mentioned our schedule. You know, we try to when we schedule out, we try to pick the tracks where we've had good races in the past. We try not to repeat too many times in a row. Like we've been to Darlington like the last 2 truck seasons, so we skipped that. And then we get to the point where we're like, would it be evil to throw the new Atlanta in there as well here?
We're going to have a pretty good battle between Hunter and Tucker right here on the front straightaway. They might be side by side by the time they get to turn 1.
Yep. Oh, here they go. We're like, are we going to do new Atlanta and...
One of Connor's friends.
Oh.
Sound a fucking whore. Yeah.
Whoa.
Wesley.
Whoa.
Wesley. Sorry, I completely forgot. Yeah. Obviously.
That's right.
Whoa.
My garage talk
Jesus,
preview, I had to
Wesley.
bleep myself out of the clip.
Oh, man.
Yeah, when I posted that clip today, or I was making that clip and I bleeped myself out, I'm like, you know what, that'd be funny to put like a oops over my face as I'm swearing in that clip. And I just, how it
Here
just
you
like,
go.
how it just like explodes out of my face. I'm like, that's hilarious. I'm like, I'm leaving that in. That is fantastic. Here we go.
Okay, Wesley, we get it.
So, but yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for 08 Atlanta, and I'm excited for Rockingham. Because last season when we went to Rockingham, last truck season when we went to Rockingham, I messed up. But now I can do better. So I'm not going to mess up. And it should be fine as long as Eric stays away from me. I'm just saying.
It's Eric's fault.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There's that Wednesday night dash truck schedule coming up here. But the finale,
Oh, good idea.
like we always seem to do really well on those 1.5-mile tracks. But there's something about Kansas that we've done in the past where we go to Kansas at night and it's just electric the whole way through. So I'm hoping like finishing the trucks out, you know, I'm really excited for that.
We can talk to I mean, I kind of like Kansas. It's another like track that's kind of hard to mess up. But well, it's like one of the first tracks I ran, and when I got my class up to C. So I ran Kansas a good bit, and I mean it's in my opinion pretty hard to mess up, but I know it's possible.
Man, Hunter is all over Tucker. This could potentially be the battle for the win. As Tucker drives it off the track.
He's not clear yet. Oh, yeah, he is.
Get him, Hunter.
So, does Hunter have enough in the tank to make it? Now, Cheney is in front of both of them.
And we just crossed the halfway mark.
Like you said, we are just over halfway in this race. Hunter I believe, is faster than Tucker right now. Now that could be because of the warmer tires, the lighter fuel load. I don't know. But the problem is, Cheney is about he's gone. I think, unless he's behind Hunter. He might actually be behind Hunter right now. So, if I'm not mistaken, this will be a good battle for the win.
Wow, this is the class win. I've been following.
Class winner.
Yeah, Derek's. Yeah, Derek's a good minute and a half ahead of Hunter right now.
Now, this also begs the question: what is? What is? Okay, there you go. Hunter Hughes up into P1 for the class overall. So, like we were talking about, golly, can he make it on fuel?
He wasn't in the box very long when he stopped last. 8.7 seconds.
No, I think he was just getting his fast repair, maybe topping off for fuel as well. So there's really only one way to find out. So going back to our conversation, as Cheney and Puzzarelli have found each other again.
Yes, I see that. Here we go.
So, so for me, for the Wednesday Night Dash schedule is definitely Homestead. I love Homestead.
I don't like Miami.
Probably St. Petersburg, honestly. For some reason, I have this. I've like unlocked like a skill inside myself where I apparently know how to drive road courses. Now I don't know.
Love that. I would love to have that skill.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be true or not for this coming Wednesday. I really hope it is because I feel really good. Sometimes around Mexico, but Mexico is such a difficult track as well for the next gen.
I have such a hard time, doing an IndyCar race on a road course and then having to jump in and think like, okay, the braking is not, this is not the same thing, going into a next gen car. And I went into the practice and I just ate it around turn one. I'm like, you know what? I'm walking away. This is stupid. I'm done for the night.
Yep. There goes Puzzarelli. Oh no!
Yes. Ooh. Little hot. Little hot. Let's go back and see that on the stadium scene replay. It's not quite so.
Man, that was such a good battle as well.
Yeah, he just.
Now we've still got this battle going on between Hunter and Tucker, so like you said, this very well could be the battle for the win in the class win. But going back to what I was saying, I'm definitely looking forward to Homestead and St. Petersburg. Because like I said, I don't know why I can drive road courses. I really don't. Last year at the Roval, I finished second. We had a successful attempt at the Rolex 24 that I was a part of. That was a rough day, because my first stint was a 2-hour stint starting at 5 a.m.
Ooh.
Eastern Standard Time, and then my next stint was what was it? I think it was 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
It was definitely the midnight shift because I was spotting you, but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, it sounds like we are.
No, we're not. As Hunter has a huge bobble into turn 1. No, we are not going to talk about that. Actually, no, we're actually going to talk about one thing.
Listen, I like my horses. Leave me alone.
Spinning in the background, I think. I saw headlights kind of go everywhere. It might have been Lucas.
Yes.
We did.
It's Connor. It's never going to be over.
A few years ago, we broadcasted the whole 10 hours of the Petit Le Mans.
And no.
And basically, so Taka, who used to do the...
Oh, here comes Booker. That's Booker closing in on them.
Sticking his nose into them. He's like, over the curb he goes. But, so Taka, who used to do the Indy Racing World Series broadcast, he covered quite a bit of it. And then him and I, for like the last 3.5 hours, it got to be like, it was like 5 a.m. Eastern time where he was.
Yeah.
And so we're finishing this thing up at like 2 a.m. Pacific time. It's super late. And we ended up just like at like hour 7 of 10, we went and we pulled out our liquor bottles and just started going to town on the liquor.
Oh my God.
Sounds like it was a great night.
For the last 3 hours of the broadcast.
Why did we do that, Connor?
The last 3 hours of the broadcast, you could just see us progressively like going downhill further.
Well, Jacob, it's because I was drinking like a bunch of Monster just so I could spot, and then I ended up not spotting and playing my horse game.
I say get yourself some Four Loko.
I don't think that's an energy drink.
No, it isn't some. It might be a.
It's actually their original formula is banned. Oh, there's a shock. The China Sprint is done. Wow,
I'm sure the broadcast
can. I thought it would be. I won't ruin it.
I'm sure the broadcast can hear my 5-month-old kitten in the background.
I did hear that.
Figuring out. He's I don't know what he's doing, honestly.
He wants his
going
father.
back. I guess I don't know. He's sitting in the corner. So going back to our Rolex 24 attempt, I think this was the second stint because we had more people in our Discord call, and Connor was spotting for me, and he was playing his game, and there was a yellow flag going into turn 1, and Connor didn't say anything. And I was like, Connor, where is the caution?
Listen.
Oh.
I was playing my horse game.
And that's the end of that conversation.
Hey, Connor,
Man,
please sign the JM Motorsports contract sitting in your inbox.
What? Who said that?
What?
No, it just popped up in the YouTube chat. John Miles is apparently trying to sign Connor.
Is John trying to steal my team owner from me?
Contract for what, John?
I am also confused on what contract we're talking about. Hold on, I need to check my email.
Connor is actually checking his email right now.
Just in case.
Ooh.
Yeah,
sorry,
no, I don't see no email.
I'm reacting to a clip of SmackDown earlier tonight. Randy Orton turned heel.
Orton.
What's happening to Dawson?
Cody Rhodes was busted open.
I'm I'm taking over the
Leading up.
4 car. What's happening to Dawson?
Leading up, man, that's a week too late.
Let's say last year on April Fool's Day, John posted a story on Instagram saying that them and Dawson had parted ways.
God.
I'm like, wait, what? And then I'm like, I was stupid and didn't make the connection that it was April 1st. I go, what happened? And he goes, look at your calendar. I'm like, oh, duh.
Yeah, but it's not even April.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. We're still a little couple weeks away from that.
Yeah, I was talking to John. Guess it was last Wednesday after. Oh my goodness, Booker sitting in the middle of the track.
I was about to say, how many times have we said that? Let's see that replay.
Going back to, I guess, last Wednesday, John and I were talking because there was a lap where the four.
God, Derek, what are you doing, man?
Oh no, I'm seeing it right now. So going back to
I can
last
only
Wednesday,
imagine what Hunter's saying right now. He's probably swearing up a storm.
I think he's swearing up a storm mostly from Tucker behind him, flashing him at least 3 or 4 times a lap. And there goes Booker again.
Oh, he saved it. Man, he is having a rough night.
So yeah, going back to what I was saying. Hey, breaking news: the United States has once again beaten Canada, but this time in the World Baseball Classic.
Let's go! 3 for 3!
But yeah, John and I were talking, and there was a lap. It was after Cheney, myself, Bucker, and whoever else had pitted, so we were making our way up through the field after the second restart. I get absolutely sent into turn 1 by the 4, and I do an unintentional slide job on John, and I was thinking to myself, man, I bet he crapped his pants on that one, because I get sent into turn 1, go down to the apron and unintentionally slide job John. And I love John. He's raced me really good the last couple of seasons. So I would never do something like that to John because he's always raced me good. And so I messaged him like, John, your driver sent me down there. I promise you it was not intentional. He's like, dude, you were. I know it wasn't. So, DJ, what are you looking forward to for the next Wednesday Night Dash season?
Honestly, I just really enjoy Texas. I know a lot of people do not like that track, but I've just had really good luck there.
That's Chris's track, man.
The last
he
time
seems to do really well there for some reason.
I had like a 4 podium streak going on until the last race, and I don't remember how I finished the last time we went to Texas, but I was like, I just kept ending up on the podium with with the IndyCar, with bottom split, and then Wednesday Night Dash went there and I didn't have a great night, but it's just like, otherwise I've had really good luck there.
Who won the sprint race? Oh, I just realized I'm going to this entire time. Holy crap, I should not be doing that. Oops. Yeah, I just switched to mobile providers from Verizon to Mint Mobile because I'm I was not going to pay as much as I was paying for myself anymore.
See, the thing is, I have to be careful with companies that I dog on, because it's like you never know when one of those days you might ending up in a
This is true,
sponsorship
actually.
contract with them. Nowadays,
This
like,
is true.
yeah, I mean, you never know at this point. And I've ripped my fair share of companies I've not been happy with. I'm like, well, they're never going to be my sponsor. But
It's not that I wasn't happy with him. I was just tired of paying how much I was
I wasn't
paying for
not
my
happy
phone.
with the pricing.
Yeah, right. So I just recently switched to Mint Mobile, and I actually use my phone a lot while I'm at work because we have a fair amount of downtime, and so that uses a crap ton of data, and I'm on their unlimited plan. But I've heard it typically slows down after like 50 gigs of data usage, so I'm trying to watch, how much I use and try to minimize it around when I'm not at work.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Connor, you good?
Yeah, I was stretching.
Stretch sessions with Connor Fuge.
The yoga and stretching.
Oh no.
Listen,
Oh,
after I've been walking around Vegas since like 2 o'clock,
You get yourself
and then I
And?
got home at like 7. I've been walking around Vegas for too long.
Well, you're about to go to the casino as well, so you got more walking to do.
Yeah, exactly. Although the casino is just down the elevator.
Oh. Oh, okay. So DJ, if we get Darlington on the Xfinity schedule,
It's a safe bet. It will
you-
be. I'll just tell you that right now.
sweet. There you go, Connor. I did my job for the night.
Good, Jacob.
You leaked the track. I mean, there's the two obvious tracks where we alternate between Daytona and Talladega, and we alternate between Michigan and Auto Club. So we're at Auto Club. Where are we at Daytona this time around? So we're gonna be at Talladega. We're gonna be at Michigan in the fall. So there's 3 out of 10. The rest of them, I honestly do not have anything else written down.
Hold on, let me think of a track.
Call me Carson Hocevar because I leak tracks. Well, do you know the story about that?
Yeah.
As Talker gets held up by a little bit of lap traffic.
Yeah, with the whole like Rockingham, or he's like, I didn't really know. I just said something just to say something. I didn't realize that. I was actually leaking real information. Yeah, you're talking about, you picking up partners, and never expected the first beer sponsor that we would ever work with is a non-alcoholic beer. But hey, they're already pretty well involved in the racing community. So shout out to Momentum Brewery. They have their
Hell yeah.
They have their Race Brew Podium Pills. So they don't sell that locally out here, but they do ship it.
I'm sorry.
So I've got got a case on its way, so we'll be giving that a try. And yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt me to be drinking, if I do have beer, to drink non-alcoholic.
I'm not a huge beer drinker.
DJ, last Xfinity season we ran Vegas pretty well.
We did do Vegas pretty well, but I don't know
Please
yet.
don't make me. Please don't make me run.
We could do a night Vegas where it's not hot.
I just ran 150 laps at Vegas in the Xfinity car, so I'm good with Vegas for a little bit.
Monday.
What did Wesley say?
We ran Vegas Monday too.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Wesley.
Welcome, Jacob. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
You don't have to lie to him like that.
We did run Vegas on Monday, didn't we? Derek with a 154.496.
Yeah. And we're running Vegas this coming Monday as well.
A lot of Vegas.
Yeah.
A lot of Phoenix last week. Because we did I guess 2 weeks technically, because we did the IRWS race.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, and then Wednesday Night Dash
Following week.
was and then I had a Friday night league race at Phoenix for 165 laps.
And then Saturday and Sunday I went to the actual Phoenix Raceway for 2 races.
Just think, Jacob, the amount of super speedway racing I did the Daytona week was insane.
Yeah, and you won your race.
Yeah, but I mean, in that 3 weeks of us doing our Wednesday Night Dash super speedway, and then the next week I did Daytona for Hypershift, Daytona for the Friday League, and then Daytona for Spartan.
Yep.
I had super speedways for like 2-3 weeks straight.
And then we did Atlanta the next week too.
Yeah.
Brother.
Have you guys ever?
I was at Atlanta.
Have you ever guys been in a league where you did iRacing Super Speedway?
No.
No.
Thankfully, no.
We won't be doing that. Eric actually.
Please.
Eric doesn't even own iRacing Super Speedway. He refuses to buy it out of principle.
That would be a great end of season race.
It's such a
though.
stupid.
I
I did a
it's
carb.
so dumb.
I did a
So
carb
fun.
cup race at it one time, and that's the only time I think I've ever raced on it.
We could race the 86 NASCAR cars and the COT cars and have a multi-class.
Listen, the 12 hours of iRacing Super Speedway sounds like a fun idea.
Oh, that just sounds
No.
That just sounds awful.
You do the next gens,
I-
the COTs, and the Gen 4s.
I did a. Why don't we just throw Indy cars out there while we're at it?
Yeah, we
Yeah, can
could throw the
run.
Indy car, the 86 NASCAR car, and the COTs, and that would work.
I did
I would run
It's
the
wide enough, DJ. Don't worry.
It is wide
Trust
enough.
me,
That is
track is
true.
huge.
I one time
Oh,
I
hi.
set up an AI race at iRacing Super Speedway.
Hi, Garrett. Garrett's in the chat.
Hi, Garrett. Well, we said the magic words of iRacing
doubt.
Super Speedway. Apparently, we
Yeah.
I did an AI race at iRacing Super Speedway where I put like 40 Indy cars out there, and we made it about a lap and a half before about 36 of the 40 cars were just completely destroyed.
Oh, so Atlanta 2025. Got it. Speaking of Atlanta, I had a great time in Atlanta a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you finally saw the impossible happen.
Man, I'm telling you, that race in of its own was I dare say, probably because I know Uncle Dave is he might be watching, he might not be. I don't know. That Xfinity race, and I'm not calling it the O'Reilly car. I'm sorry, but I'm not. That Xfinity race was probably a top 2 new Atlanta race of all time. I'm serious. That was bad. That was so electric the last 20 laps. I was on my feet the entire time.
The TV broadcast was pure chaos, and I loved every minute of it. And you hear, when Austin Hill gets dumped, and not enough is said about his save. That was incredible. But
Oh, it was a great save.
but you get the dump, and all of a sudden you hear Sheldon's in the lead.
Oh my god, I watched that back. I'm telling you, chills. And Connor can confirm that I was losing my mind that
Yeah.
night. I was going nuts because I saw Sheldon Creed's first win in the Xfinity Series.
Which he's been trying for what, 5 years now or something like that.
Probably ever since he won the truck race, as we are probably heading to, this is probably the second to last lap.
Yeah, we're down to about
as
3
we
minutes
have-
and 45 seconds, so it's
Yep.
calling it 4 laps to go, but it's yeah, I'm working on
But I'm telling you, if there's anyone out there who is thinking about going to Atlanta, go to Atlanta. It is the best, in my opinion, it's the best ticket on the schedule right now. People, they moan and complain about the repave.
Yeah, no.
At first, it wasn't my deal, but since the track is worn out over the last 2 to 3 years, it has been awesome to watch. And even like we were talking about the Xfinity series, it's probably the worst out of the 3 there. But that race was the best race that weekend, last 2 to 3 weeks ago. It also probably doesn't help that the girl that went with my wife and I was actually a Ross Chastain fan, so she was pretty heartbroken at the end of both days. Actually,
no watermelon.
No watermelon, which a little bit of a fun story. I think we are at 2 to go right now.
Official list is 3 to go, but we're in the last 90 seconds, so I think we might have 2.
Oh, Hunter, I think you just hit the wall.
Oh, my feed's not. Says I'm live.
So anyway, like I was saying, the girl that went with us was just on an off chance. You're like, hey, you want to go to Atlanta with us? Yeah, sure, let's go. And Connor, I've told Chris this story, but I haven't told you. So the girl that went with us, her grandfather is Dave Marcus.
Oh, yeah, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Mm-hmm. So that's her grandfather, and so I got her and my wife into Chastain's autograph signing on Sunday. My wife went with her because I went over to Noah's signing because I got a couple cars signed from him that same day. Like it's at the same time that was going on. And so she mentioned to Ross, it was like, hey, my grandfather is Dave Marcus. And he was like, oh, I know who he is. Yeah, we go fishing every once in a while. And I'm like, what in the chances that you just mention who your grandfather is and one of the biggest superstars in the Cup Series right now? Oh yeah, I go fishing with him.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, calling it final lap. Here we go. Will Michael Tucker make that move?
He could have made it that last time around. So this is going to be a heck of a battle, folks. He's definitely trying to get the run off the apex as Hunter drives it off the track.
I don't think you gotta. Doesn't look like you gotta slow down for that. I don't see a black.
Tucker's definitely got the run off the corner. Maybe a bump.
Give him a little bit of a bump there.
He'll spin a little bit. He'll be there as they get into the last corner.
Oh,
no!
No! He saved it!
They saved it. They saved
I
it.
just saw a part go flying for somebody's car.
I think that was Tucker's front
Yeah,
bumper.
I think that was blue. Wow. These last Sebring laps, really, the last 2 years have delivered. This is fantastic.
Well, at least the motor for the Porsche is in the back, so he won't he doesn't have radiator damage.
Well, he's gonna have one last shot at it. I think going into the last turn, I think 17.
Here he comes. He's up to the
I don't
bumper.
know the track. He's getting a really good run.
Oh!
Hunter goes defensive. He goes back to the outside.
This,
One last good desperation.
Oh!
They
he's
bang.
going wide. Oh!
Tucker goes wide. Hunter gets to drive off.
There he goes. Hunter Hughes takes the class win tonight for the GT3. What a great battle that was.
Because we might have some beef in turn one. We definitely have got some beef.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Yes! That
Definitely
delivered. That was fantastic. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll do it.
There was, I don't know if you heard it over the radio, but there was definitely some beef.
The two of them.
Oh,
Hunter.
I just want to come in here and say, I don't care what it is. I guess it doesn't matter what league, what car. Egos are bigger than everything.
Welcome to the booth, Hunter Hughes.
welcome to the broadcast, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
That was quite a post.
That was funny.
Post-race extracurricular there.
I guess dirty driving is just in his blood, no matter if it's a truck or if it's a freaking GT3 car.
Oh, dang.
All right, good night. I'm going to gamble.
Connor dips.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead. I'm actually out of time here. I got to go shut this thing down. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. And we'll catch you next Tuesday night for Indy Racing World Series at Dover. Get that schedule up there real quick. And then Wednesday night dash will be at Mexico City. So tune in for that.
As DJ and I battle for the points lead in IRWS.
Oh, that's right. And awesome. Jacob, again, thank you for stopping in tonight and hanging out with us. And Connor, who has already bolted for the casino. We'll see you again next time.